Oh yeah, boys. We're back, and look who's with us. It's Jeff Hunter, or Ian Hunter, or I call him Jeffy John Jeff. But Jeff, it's good to see you, boy. Jesus, you looks good, boys. You looks like you haven't grown aged since you're like 14 years older. And Jeff, we tried numerous times to get you on the program, but you didn't respond to the emails, you didn't respond to the text messages, and you didn't answer the phone calls. Jeff, I can't help but think you're trying to avoid us, Jeff. That's not true, is it, boy?
Well, to be honest, Morrissey was true, boy. Like, I seen your program, right? And I seen the videos, and I just tell you, boy, I'm grown up now, boy, right? I'm right mature now, and I got adult stuff happening to me, right? So I was trying to avoid it, boy. I'll be honest with you.
Ooh, grown up, mature. Good, they're good words, Jeff. Anyways, Jeff, it's good to see you, boy. I haven't seen you in a long time, but Jeff, I start off now with the whole softball down to the slow pitch softball down to the field, right? We had a tournament one day, and I had to play at 8 o'clock. I was just pissed that I had to play, right? Rabbit, 8 o'clock game, for Christ's sakes. But Jeff, I got downer then. And you were lying down on the first baseline, boy, and all of a sudden I felt very good about myself, right? And we were hitting balls, and you were landing all around you by foul balls, and it's a wonder you weren't killed, boy. But we dragged you off, boy, and then you got up, and if you managed the courage to play 3 more games that day, Jeff, it was outstanding. How did you do it?
Stamina, Morrissey. Stamina. You know, sometimes Jeffy would go down, but he'd go down sometimes, but he got back up. And I got back up that day, but I played 3 deadly games of ball, but holy shit, you should have seen me. I was on fire, but that's how I did it, man. Everyone knew I would.
Yeah, that's true, Jeff, but not a doubt in my mind for sure. Anyways, Jeff, then there was a time we were on the shrooms there at the time, and we were playing Nicky Nine Door, and you kept going over to Rosada's house and knocking on her door over and over and over, and Buddy was waiting in behind the door the last time you went up, and he just ripped the door open and hauled you in by the arm. We took off, right? Next thing the cops come and put you in the back of the car and drove you away. Jeff, whatever happened about that night, bud?
Yeah, Glenn, I had that blacked out till tonight. Funny you were, but anyways, yeah, they brought me up to the cop shop and threw me in the interrogation room, right? The heat on 192, I think it was, and I was nothing but pupils, right? And I was telling them I was not nothing by, and I wasn't doing nothing. It was just an accident. I was just knocking on his door to see if he wanted to buy hockey tickets. I told him, and yeah, I got away with it. Got away with that one, Jeff. Glenn got away with a lot of them, but Teflon Jeff, they called me Teflon Jeff, but couldn't get nothing stick to me, see?
Yeah, settle down there, Teflon, Jeff. Anyways, Jeff, then you went to Toronto, and you got racked up on the bike, right? Wade was up to what's in. You were in the hospital, I was pretty serious, right? Up there for a while, and then they flew you down. You had to go down to the Miller Centre down with all the old people. Me and Hennifer had cruised down, man. We go up to your room and wheel you out through the front door, man, like it was nothing, like we owned it. And we take you out to the park bench, man. We smoke a big gagger and get all wired and go back into your room like it was nothing, right? Like it was nothing. And nobody said a word or blinked an eye back because we owned that place then. And Hunter, then you had the ColecoVision there, by, and the VCR all set up by, like, you're really styling, right? None of the old people had that. And me and Hennifer came down again when we 3 of us dropped the California sunshine in the room, and we watched Eddie Murphy Delirious by. We were going right cracked, and me and Hennifer were lying in your bed, and you were sat in the chair with the pins and screws in your leg there. And then the nurse came in, and I thought, holy Jesus, now we're fucked, right? And she took your blood pressure by and your pulse, and she was like, what's wrong with you? And you were like, what? And she was like, your heart gone cracked. And you were like, oh, I'm just laughing at this movie, by. And she was like, well, let it do it. We were like, yeah, that'll do it. And then she left, and we got away with it. Jeff, that was outstanding and insane, and I don't think it's ever happened ever or before.
Yeah, Glenn, holy Jesus. I like to think that's the first and last time that's ever happened in a hospital for sure. You'd never get away with that now, would you? That was a good day, Morrissey. That was one of the best days I had down there that whole time. So I'm glad you guys came down and did that, boy, because I tell you what, 2 years, solid, boy, solid. Thanks a lot.
Jeff, and then you get the job up at Champions with me, right? And Johnny Hayes and Mikey and Squid and Bugs, and you come up in there one day, you were serving tables, and I was talking to you early in the morning, I was like, Hunter, holy Jesus, boy, you can't be serving tables like that. And you were like, what? And I was like, it smells like a fucking brewery, boy. And you were like, do I? And I was like, yes, you better do something. Someone's going to tell on you. So you went into the back room, Jeff, and you went into the storage room there, and you started eating seasoning salt. It was, remember, Jeff, seasoning salt. I was dying, rolling over laughing, saying, no, you need more than that, boy. You need more than that.
Yeah, well, I don't know how funny it was, Morrissey. Depends on your perspective. You seem to find it really funny about it, and me, not so much. But it worked, and I made $47 that day. Morrissey, what you make, bah? What you make?
Alright, but you haven't got to go off out life on me, but Hunter, it's not about the money, but it was just about the funny, okay? And then you walked out around the back there one day by singing, I used to love her, I used to love her once. A long time ago, I used to love her, I used to love her once. And then, Jeff, you bailed on the greasy concrete floor about your waiter's shoes, and all I heard was elbows and knees hitting the tile floor. And Jeff, I gotta say, but you didn't get up too quick that day, but me and Mikey Hayes were rolling by, and you were on the ground for a while. I remember that day, I was thinking, you might be really hurt there, boys.
Yeah, I remember too, Glenn. I was just getting to the good part of that song too, boy, and yeah, that one hurt, by that still feels that day sometimes, boy, when it's raining out, I tell you. But again, with the perspective, right? You found it funny. I didn't find it really that funny, right?
And then, Jeff, you started the Dart League up to your house, by your wife Debbie loved that, right? All of us. All of us be down your house the Monday night, cranking the tunes and beating the board down and just laughing and roaring, all loaded drunk. She loved that. Jeff, I remember one day, you got sick out of it, but just before you were doing it, you were falling down, hitting doubles the way you used to do, right? Throw your dart at a double and fall down on the ground and hit it and make everybody pissy, right? But you got sick then not long after, where you had a 4-foot drool hanging out of your mouth and everyone was trying to get away from you because you were just staggering around with it. And and Martin was like, get him a damn cloth. That was so funny, man. But you made it through that day, too. I think you finished 4 more games after that.
Stamina, Morrissey, by stamina. Got that wet clot, right? Got the damn clot off of Martin, by, and got it all back together, by, and finished 4 games. That's the way I rolled, man. Everybody knew it, too. You knew it, didn't you?
Yes, Jeff, I knew it, boy, I knew it. Anyways, boys, getting word from the trucker, we gotta wrap this up here now, boys. A small segment, they don't give us that much money to go long on these things, right? Anyways, Jeff, you looks good, boy, you looks good there, boy. You looks like you're 14, like I told you, boy. It's been good to you, boy. Anyways, Jeff, love to talk to you, it was awesome. Anyways, boys, live with Jeff Hunter. We'll see you, boy, now.